All right, Jason Rona here at the Reedy Race of Champions. We're back doing some of our interviews here with the Horne brothers. First of all, which one is Aiden and which one's Austin?
I'm Aiden.
I'm Austin.
Okay, do you guys ever get confused? Do people confuse your names?
Yeah, the pit guy actually, the tech guy, he called me Austin like 3 times this week.
Does anybody ever call you Al?
No.
How about you? Does anybody ever call you Al?
No.
A couple questions for you guys. Let's talk. How old are you?
13.
I'm 15.
So you're a little older, huh?
2 years.
You have a girlfriend?
Nope.
Why not?
Overrated.
It's overrated. Do you think that'll interfere with your racing?
Probably.
All right. How about you? Do you have a girlfriend?
Well, yeah.
Okay, so you're a little younger, but you're the one pulling down the ladies.
You know it.
Okay. Well, let's talk about your racing here this weekend. Well, first of all, we'll go to you and talk to you about your driving. How are you doing?
Not as good as I hoped, but at least I'm doing better than my brother. I got that going for me.
So you guys have a little competition going, huh?
Yeah. I'm not quite doing as good as I hoped.
So what do you think is challenging about being out here? I mean, you guys can't really feel too bad. I think in general, this is the first time I think you've ever been out here for this kind of race. What do you think is challenging about the race and the track?
It's just really different than everything like in Michigan. And it's just a different style of racing all around.
Do you guys ever watch, professional wrestling? Do you know wrestling?
Not really, no.
Do you never know anything about wrestling?
No.
Do you know anything about Supercross?
Yeah.
What do you talk to us about Supercross? What's your favorite in Supercross?
Trey Kennard.
Is he going to win everything?
Probably not, but he's cool.
All right. How about you? What's your favorite?
Probably James Stewart.
How's he doing this year?
Oh, not good.
You think he's going to run a race?
At some point, probably.
Okay. You think he's still a winner?
Yep.
Okay. What draws you to him? What do you like about his style, or what do you like about him?
It's more exciting to watch, waiting for him to crash.
Okay, that's good enough. Do you think the Dirt Webs tire are the best tires ever made in RC?
Super dialed.
How about you? Do you think the Dirt Webs are the best tire ever?
Yep, you can pretty much drive on them anywhere. They're always hooked up.
How do you compare them to the Team Losi X patterns from 1990?
I don't even know what you're talking about when you say that.
Do you know anything about the Losi X patterns from 1990?
No.
Okay. How about you guys? Are you too young for prom or homecoming?
Yeah, that's high school stuff. I'm in middle school.
Oh, okay. How about you?
I'm in high school, but I don't go at any of that stuff.
I guess that's a problem. Okay, so let's talk. Have you ever lost a race on the last lap?
Yep, to him.
How about you?
Yeah, to him.
All right. Well, have you ever won? Well, I guess you've won one on the last lap then, right? So that answers that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what do you think? Which one of you do you think is a better racer right now? Do you guys have you guys got a competition going?
We're mostly pretty equal. He wins some, I win some.
How about what do you think?
Oh, he has his days. I have mine.
The question is, can either one of you beat your dad consistently?
Both of us. He's old.
How old is he?
I don't know, like 100.
100 years old. What do you think?
I think he's like 44.
44, man. I'm younger than your dad. Man. Okay. So when you're not racing, what do you like to do?
Race BMX bikes or race dirt bikes.
How about you?
Motocross is probably my favorite other than RC.
Have you played any other sports like baseball, football?
No, that just jams me up, you know.
Never.
Do you guys have a favorite monster truck?
Bigfoot.
Okay, that's a good answer. How about you?
Gravedigger.
Okay. So, hey, buddy. Anyway, do you guys have you ever kissed a girl?
No.
How about you?
No.
I think you're lying. I can definitely tell you're lying. How many Facebook friends do you have?
I don't even have Facebook, but if I did, I'd have like 10 million probably.
How many likes do you have on Instagram?
Likes.
Yeah, do you have people that follow you on Instagram?
Yeah, but I'm pretty hurting on Instagram right now.
Okay, how about you? How are you doing on social media?
About 10.
You have about 10.
Yeah.
Cavallari was just telling us that he has about 5,500. So you're catching him though, right?
He's dialed.
Who's the best RC driver that you've ever seen?
Jared Tebow.
Okay, what do you think? What's the best driver you've ever seen?
Ryan Mayfield is probably the best RC racer ever born.
Okay. Have you guys been doing a lot of traveling over the years here? What is the best city, your favorite city that you've been to?
Probably this one. It's always nice. I mean, when we left our house, it was like -17, and now we come here and it's like 60. So I love it.
I mean, yeah, -17, that's pretty nice, huh?
Oh yeah, I loved it down there. It was,
How about you? What's your favorite?
This place is pretty awesome. It's January and it's not snowing. It's pretty hurting.
Who's your pick to win the Super Bowl?
I don't have anything to do with that.
Okay, how about you? Do you know anything to pick for to win the Super Bowl?
probably the Patriots.
Okay, all right. I guess, have you ever seen the movie The Hangover?
No.
Have you?
Nope.
What's your favorite movie that you've ever seen?
Probably Talladega Nights.
Okay, how about you?
Probably same, Talladega.
All right, do you have a favorite line or quote in the movie?
When he's talking about when he's on fire.
How about you?
I can't think of anything.
What kind of music do you listen to?
Pretty much anything.
What's your favorite?
Country.
Country. Is there any country song that represents like kind of how you drive, your driving style on the track?
Not that I can think of.
So when you're driving a real car, what kind of real car do you want to get?
I don't know, like a Lambo, something cool like that.
Okay, how about you?
Corvette.
Okay, well, Dad's got his work cut out for him there, doesn't he?
Yeah, I guess.
If you ever eat fast food, what's your favorite fast food?
Taco Bell.
How about you?
Taco Bell or McDonald's.
McDonald's. What do you get at McDonald's? You get a number 2 like Cavallari?
Oh, I don't know what that is. I get chicken nuggets every time.
The Radio Impound podcast. You ever heard of that?
Yes.
You ever listen to it?
No.
Okay, Radio Impound podcast. You ever heard of it?
I have no idea what that is. No.
If you ever listen to a podcast, would you know like who's good or who's bad?
No, I don't.
Okay, hold on to this for a second.
I'm Jason Rona.
Okay, so I got my Reedy. Do you guys know? Can you tell me anything about this motor?
It's brushed. Well, people used to say flick the brushes when their car shut off, so I assume this is what they're talking about. Just give it a little flick. They're all good.
So would you say, would this be a motor that maybe your dad ran like back before he was 100?
Yeah, when he was about 10, like back in the 1700s, that was probably his favorite.
Okay, how about you? Can you tell me anything about this motor? You can hold on to it.
It's a brushed motor. They're really high maintenance. You gotta tear it all apart. And sometimes it doesn't even work. Gotta flick the brushes, maybe give it a little push.
So who told you to flick the brushes? Like, I mean, where'd you learn that pit tip?
Probably my dad.
Okay, so he's up on the brushes. He knows how to get those things going, doesn't he?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, but in all seriousness, talk to us about what's your best finish that you think you've ever gotten at a race? I'll take my motor back.
Maybe CRCRC 2 years ago, or Nebraska for the J Concepts race.
Okay, where'd you finish there?
I got 6th in mod 2-wheel and 7th in 4-wheel.
Okay, how about you? What's your best finish that you feel?
CRC about 2 weeks ago, was it? I got 6th in 2-wheel, 3rd in truck, and blew out in 4-wheel, but no one really cares about that, right?
Yeah, no one cares about that. Okay, let's give a little shout out to you're here representing with your dad the Factory Tracks Racing. You guys have a couple products that you sell. You also have a racing series back home. Can you tell us about Factory Tracks Racing?
Well, we got a series. It's an outdoor series. We do it through the summer, 1 race a month, 6 rounds. And we do make a couple parts. We make a camber gauge and a block for the B44, the ball stud mounts and all that.
Okay, what's the best you've ever done in your Factory Tracks Racing series?
I won 4-wheel past couple years in truck, past couple years. I've never won 2-wheel though. My dad's got it like 12 years in a row. Pretty much undefeated.
Do you think if I raced your series, I could beat your dad in 2-wheel?
Oh yeah, you're dialed.
Wow, high cred. Okay, how about you? Factory Tracks Racing series. You guys have a couple products. What's your best finish in the series?
This previous summer, I won Mod Buggy. My dad has won it ever since he started the series, and he didn't race this year, so I won.
Do you think that he only started the series to win? I mean, that's why I started the Super Cup in Florida.
Probably not,
Oh, so he was more legitimate.
I guess.
All right. Well, give a shout out to your racing sponsors real quick, and we'll do both of you. But you go first.
Factory Tracks Racing, J Concepts, Team Associated, Reedy, Live RC, Lunsford, MIP, VRP. Gotta be someone I'm forgetting.
I thought that was pretty good. How about you?
Well, we got all the same sponsors, but yeah, we got Factory Tracks Racing, Associated, Reedy, J Concepts, Lunsford, MIP, Live RC, VRP. Probably someone forgetting too, but yeah.
All right. Well, I appreciate it. You guys are doing well. This is the first time out here. You're not nothing to be ashamed of out here. You guys are racing hard. I've seen both of you running really hard, and we appreciate you joining us. And you want to say thanks to your parents for bringing you out?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to say thanks to your parents for bringing you out?
Yeah, thanks, Dad. I love you, wherever you are.
Or do you want to say love you too?
Love you, Dad, Mom. You're dialed.
Okay, perfect. All right. Well, that's that's Austin and Aiden Horne. They're here racing this weekend at the Reedy race. Good kids. If you catch up with them at any race, be sure if you're racing the Factory Track Series not to come unprepared, because these guys will obviously destroy you on that series. So thanks for joining us again. Another great interview here.